you carry my MTN.
Uh,
I was thinking we're going to put it as
Hi everyone, good evening. Thank you so much for joining this class. I'm going to wait for 8:15 on the dot. We're going to start. So while you're joining in, please say where you are from, say your name and your location, and I'll be saying hi in the comment section. So please say your name and your location and let's interact while we start in 15 minutes. By 8:15 we'll start so that other people can join as well. Hi, Blessing. Good evening. I'm currently in Abuja, so hi. Good evening. Hi, Essie. Hi. Nice to see you again. Abuja, me too. I'm currently in Abuja. promised. Okay, as promised, is already 8:15. Thank you so much to everyone that has joined. So thank you so much, Norma from Nigeria. Thank you from Dasa from Ilorin. Thank you. Thank you, David from Port Harcourt. Thank you, Veritas from Suleja. Thank you, Diola from Lagos. Thank you, Oinda. Thank you so much. So we're just going to pray quickly and we'll get started. Father, thank you for an opportunity to learn content creation. Help us, give us clarity in this class. Help the teacher, help everyone. Let clarity come and let us be able to tap from this new oil or content creation. In Jesus' name I've prayed. Amen. So I want the class to be as short as possible. I don't want to waste time. 1 hour, 45 minutes, we're done because tomorrow is church. I believe everyone is going here. So the slides. All right, so our team is get started creator, and you may be thinking why get started creator, but first of all, let me tell you what we have for your schedule today. We'll be having introduction, we'll be identifying your passion, shooting your first video, content ideas, staying consistent, be addressing common excuses people make that stopping them from actually creating content. I'll also be telling you growth plans, how you can grow from here. Okay, after this class, what's next? Because it's a question that a lot of times is like a challenge. Like, okay, I know what to do, I know how to go about it. Okay, what's next from here? So I'll be telling you growth plans, how you can grow, and finally we'll be having our Q&A session, and you get to ask me questions, and any question that you don't get to ask, maybe because of time or whatever reason, you can ask me during the support groups. So are you ready? Ready or not? Here we go. So first of all, hi. My name is Osas. I am a Nigerian content creator and I'm also a YouTuber. Currently, I am in Abuja, and just a little bit information. I just graduated. So yeah, I'm a graduate, yeah. And my niche is lifestyle. And let's just say my niche currently is lifestyle, and things are unfolding, guys. Things are unfolding. I have been creating content on YouTube for the past 3 years. I first of all started creating content on YouTube before I went to Instagram, and I'll tell you about other social media platforms as we move ahead. My goal for content creation is to keep memories. That's one of in fact that was even the passion. Like, keep memories, now to educate and to make money. You see, this content creation, I'm going to make money from it. Okay. So, introduction. Why this topic get started creators? We all are creators. Every and anybody is a content creator. When I say creators, I don't mean like God. God is our ultimate creator, but every and anybody is a content creator. Think about your WhatsApp status. Let's say pata you don't even post that often. You post maybe like once in a year. You post like, okay, maybe once in a year or once in 3 months or once in a month. You are giving us content. Today, at the comfort of where I was viewing somebody's status. Today is somebody I know in Lagos, and today is his wedding. I kept on viewing status, like viewing people's status. Even you too, when you go for weddings, when you go for graduation, your mind is like, I will show them, I'll give them, you take pictures of yourself, take videos where you are, food you ate, and that kind of thing. We all are creators. And even down to our examination papers, what you write in your examination booklet is content for your lecturer. Yes, it's content for your lecturer. Excuse me, it's content for your lecturer. Podcasters are content writers. If you are writing, you're a content creator. So every and anything is content, and everybody is a content creator. So that's why I said get started creator, because you are a creator and it's high time get started. No more excuses. Okay. Next up, these are statistic information. These are facts. This is by an article, Signal Fire. An estimate of 50 million people around the world consider themselves as creators. And even HubSpot in 2002, when you ask a child what do you want to be in future, astronaut, doctor, it's still there. But being a content creator, oh, I want to be a content creator, oh, I want to be a YouTuber, is on the rising, because there are people are opening their eyes day by day. People are realizing more and more that, oh, there's money in content creation. I cannot mix it. So yeah, literally. Okay, so identify your passion. We're not so much on this call, on this class, but one thing about identifying your passion. What do you like doing? So what do you like doing? Okay, for example, oh, okay, you like creating videos. Okay, so what next? What is the closest thing? What experience do you have? What knowledge do you have? What experience do you have? What knowledge do you have? Okay, for example, you like cooking. Let's look at food content creator for you. You like cooking. Okay, you can do how to make egusi soup, you can do how to make vegetable soup, you can do how to make, oh, today I tried this recipe and it went out well. Those kind of things. You can also do review. A good example of a food content creator, number one is Chef T, Diary of a Kitchen Lover. We have Sisi Yemi, we have Ify's Kitchen, and so many other of them. They are food content creators. What they do is teach you how to make meal. Basically, they just teach you how to make meal, teach you different recipes. Some of them sell books, that kind of thing. We also have like reviews. We have Okwe. Okwe is the perfect example. He calls himself the best food critic in Africa. I wish I could like pictures and all of that, but so Okpe, if you don't know Okpe, you can just search him out. Okpe, biggest food critic. And we also have Brian. Brian is the most recent world recorder. He got an award. I mean, he's a world record holder of visiting, I think, 150 restaurants in 72 hours or 48 hours, something like that. But what he does is he goes to places. Okay, today I went to this restaurant in Abuja. Here's what I think about the food. Oh, the rice is soggy. Oh, there's so much oil. And just remembering it, I just remember one of my friends. She went to a restaurant in school, and she bought donuts, right? And she squeezed the donuts, like oil came out. She could actually do a review on that and be like, oh, I went to this restaurant and I tried their donut and see what happened. She actually pressed the donut and oil was dripping. That is a review. And you're telling somebody that, oh, this is not a best buy. So in a way, I won't say you're spoiling somebody's market, but you're helping somebody pick options of what to do, right? So next up we have beauty content creators, or people that are into makeup, people that are into hair. So we have makeup, people that, okay, if you know how to do makeup, you can actually be a beauty content creator. Okay, today, simple makeup in 10 minutes, eyeshadow tutorial, blah blah blah. If you can do hair, you can talk about wigs, you can talk about natural hair. There are people who are into natural hair. Okay, today, how to style your natural hair, product I use on my natural hair. So people, it's just out there, right? Then we have reviews. Most times when brands see that, okay, this person has been into makeup for a very long time, or this person has been doing hair content for a very long time, they can send you their product and be like, oh, that's one of the ways you can make money in content, right? They will send you their product. Sometimes they will pay you plus sending you their product. Oh, please do a review. And you're like, oh, today, okay, you're a hair content creator, and you're like, oh, today I got this package and I think it's really nice. It made my hair soft, blah 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 blah. So there's money, guys. There's money. If you're ready, money will come. Next up, we have motivate and experiences. There are people like, okay, for example, I think the perfect example for me will be Salem King. What Salem King does is motivate. So Salem King really motivates, but we're talking about people that aspire to pass to, all those kind of things. So what they just do is, oh, today they're just aspiring, they're just motivating you. They, when you watch through a lot of videos, they have so many videos. Oh, don't be lazy, work hard, eat the frog, struggle, hustle, all those kind of things. Some of them they motivate. Then we also have like experiences. For example, for example, now I graduated, I'm a law graduate, and I could just talk about, oh, there are people who do tutorials. So for example, there's a guy, Daniel, on YouTube, and he was a law student. He has graduated now, he's a lawyer. And when he was a student, what he does is teach a topic. He'll just teach it. Because, okay, for example, in company law, there's a topic titled, let's say, companies. Now he will create content, he will make a video actually explaining to you. He will teach you and make it better to you, right? There are people, okay, for example, even things like programming now. There are people who are programmers. You're a programmer. Okay, can I make a video? Content one, I be content one, content can be what is programming, what programming entails. Number two, you can say, okay, apps or sites where you can get free programming courses. You cannot do another one, certification courses in programming. You can do another one, things to consider before hiring a programmer. So you can actually talk about your experiences, and those ones are this motivate and experiences. Those ones require less things because you just have to sit down. You just have to sit down and really talk. You have to sit down and talk. So motivate people. Most times I really advise you must have been somebody who has read a lot of books, who you have been motivated before you can motivate another person. Another thing is book review. I have one of my friends, she reads books a lot. Like I she has like a Ghana must go books, and somebody like her, she can do book review. Oh, I read the book Eat That Frog. Oh, I read the book Richest Man in Babylon, and people will watch. There's the book Eat That Frog. I didn't watch that I didn't read that book, but I was able to watch a video and I knew about it. I learned principles in the Eat That Frog. I was able to learn. So there are people waiting for your content. What you think are, oh, everybody should know it, somebody doesn't know it. So you can, if you read a lot of books, I advise you to go for book reviews, or you can add it as part of it, because you know that you continually reading books, and you not go out of content. The last one is the actually the most common one, which is supposed to be first, but I mean there's no particular order. Is a lifestyle and travel creator. And the perfect example for this is Tayo I know. Tayo I know started as he started he's currently a lifestyle creator. He's currently a travel content creator, meaning that you go to different countries, you do vlogs. Oh, I went to this country, I went to the tallest mountain in Nigeria, I went to the shortest. Those ones, they just take you to countries, to states. Some people are interstate, some people are, oh, within Nigeria. Tayo I know has gone beyond Nigeria. He goes to, oh, this is the most rich, this is the biggest property in Nigeria, this is the, can you get how much this house is? So those ones are travel creators, and it doesn't have to be, oh, biggest richest place in that place. Most times they're just taking a vlog, taking you through the city, and you find out that some, if you follow some people, like, okay, for example, there are people who I follow, and when they go to certain countries, I literally can feel the experience. So people want to experience it. Me, I've not gone to, like, I've not left the shores of Nigeria, but still by God's grace. But there are some countries that I can boast of, that I know what works there and what doesn't work there. For example, Canada. I have creators in Canada that I follow, and I'm just like, okay, and I know what is going on. Oh, they're like this. I think I've spoken good on that. So after identifying your passion, I don't know how many people are on the call or in this class. So can you like comment down below, like what you think you're good at, what you like doing. If your list is not here, some people, they are tech creators. What you just do is review gadgets. Oh, I got an iPhone. See this iPhone 12. This is it. I think you should not buy it. I think you should buy it. Some people go as far as saying that, oh, I compare these gadgets together. And we have people like Fisayo Kagan is a perfect example. So I don't know how many people are on the call. Okay, I'm not sure. I want to wait. Okay, next up, shooting your first video. So this is like the bedu of the matter. Oh, okay. Shooting your first video. Oh my god, shooting your first video. We have the production, we have the pre-production, we have the production, and we have the post-production. And post-production. So pre-production is before creating your content, production is when you are creating your content, and post-production is, okay, after creating your content, what next? And for pre-production, the first stage and the first and number one thing is planning and scripting. You must plan your content. So for example, this is an example for a lifestyle creator, somebody who is into lifestyle and travel creator. For example, I really wish I could show you guys video, but if you're on this call, I'm going to like tag videos. I tried connecting to my internet to show you some videos, but so if you're a lifestyle creator, you can do a video of a day in my life. For example, you can show your phone ringing. Okay, alarm ringing, you off your alarm. You can show yourself coming down from the bed, like you just drop your phone, wearing your slippers, coming down from your bed. if you did devotion that morning, show devotion, show yourself praying, or maybe just a part of it. Doesn't have to be something to distract you. It could just be like you just do a little video of your Bible or something, then get ready for work. So you brush your teeth, you brushing your teeth, you doing your skincare, you whatever you want to do. Then breakfast, if you have breakfast, just show your breakfast that day. So I'm literally giving you a script. Giving you a script of one of it. So you can actually just show your breakfast. Then you can show your way. If you are driving to work, you can show like a little bit of your way to car. You can show a little bit of your drive home, drive to work, and that kind of thing. Then you can show your lunch. Then you can show your lunch. Okay, sorry. You can show your lunch, and then you show a drive home and then dinner. It's not that deep. Most times you just have to plan. If you don't plan, you'll be scattered. Maybe okay, you're already downstairs brushing your teeth, and you're not really like, oh, I'm not sure my phone ringing. I'm not sure me doing the washing or anything. So the basic tip and number one tip is planning and scripting. For someone, if you are doing a cook video, if you want to be a food content creator, you show your ingredients, show your preparation, whether you're cutting vegetables or you're blending. Then you now show the process of cooking process. Okay, you're putting ingredients, you're putting salt, you're putting maggi, all of that. Then you can now show your final preparation. Okay, this is a well cooked egusi soup. If you're saying cook with me egusi soup, or how to make egusi soup, you now show the bowl of egusi so that people can know that okay, this is what you created. Then tasting can okay. Sometimes you don't have to show your mouth, but you can do something like a thumbs up to show that really nice, that kind of thing. But that is another hack I'll teach you in the support group. Most times, because of a hook, you're supposed to actually start with showing the cooked food. So if you're saying, come on, how to if you're saying let me teach you how to make egusi soup. You have to show me the egusi soup. So it's creating a hook, because your first 5 seconds is important. If I'm scrolling through Instagram and I'm still seeing ingredients, I don't know where I cook it. I will scroll up. But if you show like a very beautiful sight of egusi soup, I'll be interested. What is inside this egusi soup? So it's something that I'll still teach you in our support group. But the first thing is, so you're supposed to show a hook to show people that okay, this is what to expect from this video. So yeah, it's just like I cannot do this in lifestyle video because I don't know what you want to show as a hook. But once you just show that, sometimes it depends on how your setting is, your cinematic move, your cinematic this thing. Once you show like okay, maybe a dark room, and then just a little light from your phone showing your alarm ringing, that's already a hook. So it just really depends. But something like cooking videos, possibly for the fact that there are so many, the market is saturated. It's not saturated. It can never be saturated because everybody has their own different way of doing things. So it can never be saturated, guys. There's space for you. They say the sky is big enough for everyone. Have you heard they say that? So the next stuff is production, right? This is your production. Okay, this is when you are creating your content. This is when you are creating your content, you are editing it, your music and text. So I started learning with iMovie. This purple, I don't know if you can see this purple. This is iMovie, and I learned iMovie as far back as 2020. All I did is a tip for you. All I did was that this person was not even teaching, or she was just teaching how to edit videos, how she edits her videos, and she was editing with iMovie. And what I did was that when I watch a YouTube part, I'll minimize YouTube and go on my iMovie and do as she did. So I was just doing as she was doing. If she cut here, I'll go back to my own iMovie page and cut here. So this is a tip for you who wants to learn how to edit and you don't know how to edit, or if there's something you want to learn how to do and you don't know how to if there's something you want to learn how to do. So this is a tip for you. So if you want to learn it, search on YouTube. YouTube is the perfect place to learn, and while they are showing it, you do it. For example, this live, I have never been on live before. What I just did was that while I was watching it on YouTube, I was practicing it. I was practicing it. It's not hard. You learn it at the end of the day. So this is the purple is iMovie, the white is CapCut. CapCut is like the best app. It's the very, very best app. But now CapCut is paid. I'm so paid. I am so paid. CapCut is paid, and a month is 9,900. So that's almost like 10,000 naira. But it still has like some basic features that you can still enjoy. But for me, I'm looking for another app to run to, or Then we have in short. This word is in short. So when you're editing, part of the thing you are going to put in your planning stage is your music and text. So while you're planning, when you're planning for a cook video, in this part of the planning and the scripting part of it, you're writing that okay, I'll write put egusi. You're writing that okay, this is a iru. You write you're planning that I'll write iru on the screen. You're planning that I'll write palm oil on the screen. You're writing that I'll put heat for 10 minutes on the screen and that kind of thing. Then next of your music, music is very important, guys. Music is very, very important. Sometimes you can use trending music, sometimes it doesn't necessarily have to be a trending music, but your music has to be in sync. For example now, you're doing yeah okay, for example now, you know that song Eba Me Rama, Pretty Baby Me. You're playing that song and you're showing a tech gadget. How do they relate, please? Yeah, a tech gadget and Eba Me Rum or Pretty Baby Me. Obviously, you know that when you're saying that kind of thing, it's maybe wedding, fine girl, setting. Or let me give you another one. Maybe a Yoruba song. It's more like a Yoruba kind of vibe of song. You now be playing it on an English dress. Really, really. So it's very important for your music to sync, and it's also a kind of hook for people. It's like your music must sync. Your music is something that you must plan in your planning stage, so it has to be planned. If you don't know so much about editing, in our support group, I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to tell you guys more about editing. But everybody everybody can everybody can edit, I believe so. Or it's not that hard, you can learn it, it's not that hard. Then post production has to be okay when you're posting. This is not really the class to talk about apps and everything, but the best app for you to start is TikTok. TikTok is the best, is the best. Not just from me, I've heard so many other big creators say that tiktok is the best for TikTok is the best for to start as a creator, because with TikTok you get is easier views. I feel like TikTok is easier views, and you get, I don't know, it's just sharp. It's not as hard as Instagram. Instagram still has some technicalities. TikTok is the best. So is your posting now? What app are you posting on? LinkedIn, whatever it may be. Then captions, like what are you writing? Okay, under your egusi soup. I don't know what is my thing with egusi soup. I don't even eat egusi soup, but under your caption, you cannot say you have to under like you're teaching how to make egusi soup. You can put mouth watering egusi soup, egusi soup all the way from Enugu State. Just one caption that is really, really sumptuous. Like there's also a hook. So everything is very important. Your content is important, your music is important, the way you edit is important, your are important. They also have hashtags. A lot of people don't believe in hashtags, but I have seen hashtags work. Hashtag took my videos from 5 to 100 or above 100. Even the person that taught me hashtag, the class I paid for, and they taught me hashtag, she was like, she doesn't believe hashtag works. I say, ma, hashtag works. So one thing about hashtag is hashtag. So when you make a bowl of egusi soup, right, you're thinking what will the person searching for egusi soup search for? Do you understand? For example, if me, I'm like another person, I'm not the creator of the egusi soup or the content on how to make egusi soup. If I want to make egusi soup and I don't know how to make egusi soup, when I carry my phone, the first thing I'm searching for is how to make egusi soup. You can also think about, okay, you can also hashtag how to make egusi soup, hashtag how to make egusi soup without leaf, hashtag egusi soup for students. You're just thinking about what people would think about. Or maybe donuts. The class I had an interview with someone recently on my page. You can go and check it. And she was like, when you're thinking, if someone is thinking that okay, how to make donuts that is not soggy, donut that will not swallow oil, donut that is not dry. So what will somebody be searching for? Somebody that made a donut and the donuts probably got spoiled, what will the person think about? Okay, my donut is soggy, how to make my donut not have so much oil, or not how to make donuts cannot absorb so much oil. I hope is you understand. I'll get back to your questions. Okay, I think we can go to question now before we go into content ideas. Okay. um Auntie Oinda, hi, thank you for joining in. Lizzie, hi, all the way from Abuja, thank you. uh Amaka, thank you for joining in. Thank you, Bisola. Thank you, Chibuzo from Abuja. Thank you, Gideon from Lagos. Thank you, Prince. Thank you. So yes, somebody saying that music is very important. Music is very, very important. Thank you, Favor Sparks. Then how to get how do you get copyright free music? You can just search it on, that's one of the simplest ways. Search it on YouTube. How to get copyright free music, you get it there. But there are also tricks to it, right? Things like for example, what song will I use? For example, somebody that they remix with a with like an endless ocean song, gratitude, and somebody will do a cover, and somebody will do a cover. A cover is a remix. Most times it's very tricky, so you have to like check. Not everybody has like strong copyright principles. For example, if you just post Dunsin song, straight up they are going to give you a copyright strike. But for somebody who has done a remix, you can also watch it. There's a particular song that I use, and that person does not have any copyright. Most especially when people are just upcoming, it's not an opportunity for you to exploit them or give people credit. Always give people credit. Oh, I got this song from here in the I got this song from this person. Maybe leave a link below. But it's very tricky, and you must keep learning and learning. There are also Telmark. Telmark too is also free. Then Epidemic has subscription on it. I believe you are talking about for YouTube, copyright music for YouTube. But on Instagram, I don't think there's so much issue with Instagram and copyright music. Most especially when you just tag the music under, they don't strike people. But I know that TikTok after a while, depending on the song, sometimes what happens is that the creator releases the song, and maybe he's not after copyright. Eventually the creator can probably come up and say, oh no, I want to write to my song, blah blah blah, and then you turn off the song on TikTok. But they really know hard and fast route to it. If you want a perfect route that you don't want go just go and pay for Epidemic. But the basic thing is that you can also check for covers of songs. You can check for remix of songs. A lot of them are copyright free. A lot of them. I say if later eventually they now say okay, we want to be doing copyright, but there's still room. It's there. Check on YouTube. On YouTube has variety, but you have to search. You have to go through like 10,000 songs before you get like a song that you like. Thank you, Moyo from Lagos. Um, I need to learn this editing stuff. Editing is not something that you do in one day and forget about it. Okay, we talking very well. Editing is a continuous thing. It's a continuous thing. A whole lot of things I learned 2020 are not things I know now. I learned over the years. As I continued, I learned, I understood, and things like that. Thank you, Rere, for joining. Okay, yeah, sure. I feel like I have so many passion or possible niches I can go into. How do I pick a particular one to go into, since I can't go into all? Who told you can't go into all? See, I feel like it's a misconception that they are telling a lot of us that we cannot go into all. Me like this, all the things I showed you guys, I've done food, I've done lifestyle, I've done book review, I've done experience, I've done which other one? I've done beauty. Okay, I have a content on beauty. And the truth of the matter is that as many as you want to go into. What happens is that on the way you find clarity. For example, now these five content, I mentioned food, I mentioned lifestyle, I mentioned beauty, I mentioned motivate and experience, I mentioned travel content. If I there's no way, no how, as you continue, you eventually find out that okay, I don't have so much ideas in food. Before you know, you drop it. Today, when you want to think about idea, food is the list of your mind, you drop it. So I want to say that start, go big, go as broad as you can. If you want to do 10 niches, do 10 niches, but that those 10 niches will not continue. By after 1 month, after 2 months, after 3 months, you begin to know that okay, no, I think I have more flair for this. I think I have more ideas on this. Oh, I can do this more. Oh, okay, I have more food content ideas. Do you understand? So do as many as you want. The I don't know, but just do as many as you want, and don't box yourself. Most people, when you want to continue, when you want to start, don't box yourself. So do as many as you want. You can also start by doing a survey. Okay, for this one, you can also start by doing a survey. Okay, you can write down 10. Okay, for the plenty things you know, you can write down 10 topics and 20 topics. And something I always advise people is, when you want to start out, sit down with yourself, write 10 topics. 10 content ideas. We're going to go into that. Write 10 content ideas. By the time you are done writing that 10 content, or okay, go to 20, you just see that, okay, I have idea on this one, oh, but I think I have more interest in this one. Oh, I have more interest in this one. I have more content ideas on this one. So let's move on. So these are content ideas. So this is for a lifestyle creator. A day in my life. Sometimes a day in my life, if you are not somebody that wants to be carrying angles all like that, we, in our support group, we're going to talk so much more on angles, lightning, where you can drop your tripod for like the angles I told you about in a day in my life. Then you can also do get ready with me. Get ready with me. Oh, I don't know, but shall do get ready with me. For the guys here, I'm sure a lot of guys know want to do get ready with me, but there's still guys doing get ready with me. Or you can just show a picture. I can just show, you can just show a video of your outfit. Oh, my hair, me can be my hair. It's not that deep, guys. I promise you enjoy it, right? So you can also do come with me, a vlog. Come with me. Okay, I'm going to Ekiti today. Oh, I'm going to see a friend today. Come with me to this wedding. Come with me. Sometimes you can do voiceover, but doing voiceover is not compulsory. Me, I don't like hearing my voice in voiceover. I hate it. So I rather put songs. So it just depends on you. See, let me tell you something. You are the potter. You are the potter. Mold your clay as you like. As you like. And eventually clarity will come in it. So you can also do a reaction video. People that have been doing, oh, okay, pranking my dad. There's some pranks that are dangerous. You can also do, okay, for example, now I just said I'm a recent graduate. I can film a reaction video of, oh, I just saw my results. Okay, me placing my phone, my reaction, my first reaction, screaming, all those kind of things. You can also talk about your experience. I was on a call with someone 2 nights ago, and she was telling me of how on her way on a road trip, they got attacked by a kidnapper. You can actually sit down and say, oh, this was my experience. There are people that really feel for you. There are people that can relate. There are people that will be like, my God, they'll sympathize with you, and your content will even blow, something like that. In this situation now, people are interested, they want to know, oh, how you doing, and all those kind of things, right? You can do a book review. You can do a book review. As I said before, how many books have you read? You can talk about the books you've read. You can also do places review. Oh, I went to this place. Oh, there's a new restaurant here and I tried it. The ambience was nice. The customer service was nice. Or, okay, this is my general review. I went to Lagos, and Lagos traffic, Lagos this, Lagos that, and all those kind of things. Then you can do how to what see your knowledge. What see Something I realize, or I am realizing, is that what you think you know and you feel like it's common knowledge, is not common knowledge. There are people who don't know how to do it. So you can say how to read for 10 hours. If you can read for 10 hours, how to read for 10 hours. If one can make a slide, how to make slides. I was surprised, like something as little, someone was asking me, do you know how to do it? I'm like, I don't understand. Like, is it not something everybody should know? So I promise you that knowledge that you think you have, somebody needs it. So create content on it, and your audience will find you. Another thing you can do is trends. Hey, trend. And one thing about trends is that you have to be proactive about trends. You have to be proactive about trend. For example, okay, there's a dance video trend. There's a dance video trend. I think that's the most popular one now. Moses Bliss has a dance video trend. If you are doing it, you have to be proactive. This one you are not thinking now. You are not putting. If you are putting it in your content calendar, you have to put it like, okay, I'm going to shoot it immediately. You have to be fast. Like, do you understand? Because when trends move, it's going to move like your video is not going to move as long. It's not going to I don't know how to. When trends will make your page blow up. But when you now do the trend, when the trend has gone, when the trend has the way we used to say it, oh, that clothes was raining, but it has it's not your page is not going to blow up, right? So staying consistent, this is one big major issue about everybody. See, it's a challenge. I want to say everybody's struggling, but I'm sure that it's not everybody that's struggling to stay consistent. And number one tip to staying consistent is having a content calendar. And that's why I told you that if you want to start out, one of the I don't even know who even gave me the sense step. I'm sure it's from the like one of the videos I learned and all of that. When I was about starting my started when I was about to start my YouTube channel, I had like 5 ideas. I had like 10 ideas. So I had like 5 ideas. I had 10 ideas. And when they were asking me, like, you have all these plenty ideas. So immediately I'm not thinking about what to do, right? So if you have written down your 10 ideas, so first of all, after this class, I want you to sit down with a piece of paper and write 10 content ideas you think you can do. And you can even schedule it. Say, okay, I want to post 3 times in a week. And for these 3 times in a week one, I want to post how to get ready with me on week one. Then day two of week one, I want to post how to make egusi soup. Week day three of week one, I want to post okay motivate you. And I feel like some not I feel like something that you should also look out for is the mood of the day, right? For example, on a Sunday, if you're posting 3 times in a week, you know that Sunday is for get ready with me to church. You cannot post get ready with me to church on a Monday. It's not going to flow like that. And okay, Mondays are more like is more workish, schoolish. So you could motivate on a Monday. You could on a Friday, you could do something relaxing. Okay, come with me. So you should also watch the days of which you are scripting and all of that. Then you want to do scripting. Okay, so I have planned this content for this week. Let me write the script when I'm free. Maybe I'm on a bus or I'm something. It's not something that is difficult. Just type your phone. Okay, in this video I want this to be here, I want this to be here, I want this to be here. It's not going to be that hard. All right. Then follow people in your niche, right? For me, I told you that don't be boxed in a niche, but follow as many content creators as you want. Follow as many. See, some of your content ideas are in their hands. Sometimes my content ideas are not things that I singularly thought about. This particular video is a perfect example. Vicky James posted a video. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? And she was like, "Are you a fashion designer or are you a content creator?" And she said, "Na collabo." How many of you have seen na collabo? Everybody na collabo, na collabo, na collabo, na collabo. So that's a perfect example of following your niche, and I've gotten content idea, that kind of thing. So you want to document your ideas and plan. So for example, the truth of the matter is that ideas come in at the most random and the oddest. You can be in the bedroom singing your sing in the bedroom, and then in your mind you're like, okay, what if I can do this kind of content? Immediately you come out from the bedroom, you should write it down. Ideas will come to you at different points. You can be on your way, you can be on a bike, you can be traveling, you can be in class. Document your ideas, because that's why they say that the faintest pen is sharper than the sharpest memory, because it's just natural. You're going to forget. You're just going to forget. Forget it. You're going to forget. So that's another way of staying consistent. Another way of staying consistent in book creating. Somebody asked this question. Okay, I'll attend to your question after this. Um, um, Bulk rating. Chef T, Diary of a Kitchen Lover, she said that out of 5 days in a week, 3 days out of the 5 days are for creating content. So you can actually sit down and create 10 videos. Yes, you can create 10 videos. Even if it's not 10 videos, you can start with creating two. Okay, I have this free time, let me create 2 videos. I have this free time, let me create 2 videos. Oh, okay, tomorrow let me plan. And that's why documenting your ideas and planning is very important. And scripting, as the ideas are coming to you, you are doing it. Sometimes I'm on my way out and I'm like, okay, I have 10 minutes, let me quickly shoot this video. So but creating is also important. You cannot say that, okay, I have this content idea and I wanted to post it tomorrow. Okay, so maybe I'll just create it tomorrow. It won't work like that. So bulk creating is the perfect example. You need to bulk create. You need to sit down and create 5 contents, 10 contents, if as much as possible. Challenge yourself. You'll be able to do it. Okay, then repurposing content, reusing content. It means that a perfect example is August dump. You know how content creators, maybe they would have done a video of, okay, they went out in August, or I went to, okay, let's say I saw dollars in August, then I went to market in August, then I went to this new restaurant in August, then in August, for August dump, they just join all of them together. They have repurposed the content. I did a video, I think the latest video I posted on my page, I think that's the last video I posted on my page. It was a compilation of all my braids, all my videos of braids that I still had. A video of all the braids I've done. That's what we call repurposing content, reusing content. You made that video for something else. Now you want to use it again. Do you understand? So he's using content. Okay, I made this content before. Let's reuse it again. Let's repurpose it. This content still has another use. For example, okay, then people that now say, okay, meals that I made for my husband. Those ones you have shown like how to, okay, maybe you're a food content creator and you have shown, okay, how to make rice, how to make egusi, how to make stew, how to make amala. Then a way of repurposing your content is bringing those finished products together and say, meals that I made for my husband, meals that I made this week. Do you understand? Do you get the vibes? Please, whatever, if you can type down in the comment section, please type down. Then trends. Trends is another perfect way to stay. Trends is a perfect way to stay consistent, right? So you want to jump on trend, but of course, if you are somebody who has found your niche and has niche down, you are not going to jump on trends that are not your business, right? For example, let's say okay. Let's say, okay, for example, now Chef T, Diary of a Kitchen Lover. She's a food content creator. Everybody knows her as a food content creator. It's just like you now saying that, oh, there's a trend on book review. That's not in her niche. That's not her business. Do you understand? So I'm seeing a question here. Um, I have been on and off content creation. How have you been so consistent over the years? So these are my tips, really. These are my tips. I have a content calendar. This book, let me show you this book. This book, you'll not be able to see it. This book is content that inside here. Content. Even though I don't shoot it, I have that content idea. And when another opportunity comes, I'll shoot it again. On my phone, I have pinned messages, content ideas, content ideas. So it's, and what I'm saying is not out of line. Bulk creating, I bulk create. Repurpose content, I repurpose content. I document my ideas. I've done trends. I've done trend before. I've done I think it's Tim Graphics. I have a very big gun. I've done it. So like I don't know, but you will be, once you just put your mind and you know all these keys, after this class, I am hoping to expect testimonials of you being consistent. But yeah, this will work. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After this, you have content, you have content ideas. So but create. Because hey, I wanted to give you guys an example. Chef T. So for me, till tomorrow, she's the queen of content, because someone like Chef T, she got pregnant. Okay, she was pregnant, and pregnancy is for like 9 months. In those 9 months, she hid the pregnancy, and in those 9 months, she was posting every single day, or at least 4 times in a week. Do you understand? So let's say max, so pata, the pregnancy came out in 6 months. So you mean from her 6 months, for meaning that in 3 months, she was posting videos, and people were thinking she's not pregnant, or in the mind of people, they didn't know that she was pregnant. So JFT is the perfect example. Think of how many content that woman must have shot for her to be able to post content for 3 months. 3 months. No. She's the queen. She remains the queen of content, of consistency. JFT, she's the queen of consistency. And in those 3 months, she was posting every day. So but create, and but create will do you a whole lot of good. But create, even that's why you see people sometimes, even when I'm having exams, I still have content to post because I have bulk created. Some I still have content on my phone self. I'm just lazy to edit it, right? Okay. So I don't think there's any further question. Common excuses that people give. My life is boring. Okay, your life is boring. Let's assume that is true. Let's assume you can create other content. You can do food, you can be a food content creator, you can motivate people, you can share your experiences, you can give food review, you can give book review. How about that? Is your life still boring? You can talk about an experience. Okay, maybe you can learn programming so that you can come and teach other people programming. How about that? Then people like amebo. People see any news, any gist na gist. I promise you. Then another thing is I don't have light. See, sunlight is the perfect example. Sunlight is is the best. My last 10 videos on my Instagram page were shot without light. I have a LED light. In fact, I have a ring light. That one I left it at home. Then I eventually had a LED light. So My last three YouTube videos, I've not used a light. So sunlight is the best. You see 9 a.m. light, so 9 a.m. sun, 12 p.m. sun, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. sun. Those suns are beautiful. I'm telling you, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. sun, they are beautiful. So you also have to watch the weather. It's just that now that it's rainy season, you may not be able to get so much light. That's why you have to be ready. If you don't have a light and you have your scripts, you have planned your content. Once you just see sunlight like this, you just run, just sit down. I'll be like, okay, yes, this is my content. And you just shoot sharps. So a content creator should be on their toe. They should be ready. So in fact, I gave myself a challenge. I gave myself a challenge like in August, even though I've not fulfilled it. Every day I must do something with regards content. Is it that I'm scripting content? Is it that I'm scripting content, or I am editing a content, or I am filming a content? So I gave myself that challenge, but I've not been faithful to it. I mean, so a content creator should be ready, right? I want us to be fast. Then I don't have a good phone. People are still watching Ake and Popo, and that is why somebody said that content is his retirement plan. That's one beautiful thing about content. In the next 8 years, a video on YouTube. Okay, there was a video I posted. When I posted that video, my mind was not even there in posting that video. I just posted, let this thing shall leave my phone, and then every single day I get views from it. I get views on it. Content will keep coming. Like content is contenting. You go and check videos of 8 years. Some people are still watching YouTube videos of 8 years. And Ake and Popo, people are still watching Ake and Popo. I know somebody that watches Ake and Popo with that bad quality, that bad background. Somebody still watching it and she enjoys it. You can overlay your audio. You can overlay your audio on a picture. And coincidentally, a day a day after I made this slide, I was just going through WhatsApp status and I saw my friend what he did. So he was talking with a child. He was talking with a child, and you are talking, and I was hearing the child's voice. Do you know what he did? He placed a picture of, like, when all these white children, when they are scattered, you see their hair is scattered and all this kind of thing. So he used that picture as an overlay and placed a sound behind it. So I'm just looking at the picture, but I'm hearing the sound. I'm hearing a child screaming. I'm hearing a child talking. I'm hearing the conversation happening between him and the child. So do you understand? So that is another good way of if you don't have a good phone, that's another way of content you can do. Because I enjoyed that audio, as a matter of fact, because I laughed. I was like, oh, this child, like, I enjoy the content, right? I enjoy the WhatsApp status. Another thing you can do is audio content. I have a friend who does podcasting. She podcasts with her laptop. It has nothing to do with her phone. It has nothing to do with her phone. They film it on her laptop. I don't know how they do it. They shall film it on the laptop and she edits it on the laptop. You can also, so if you came late, I also said that somebody who does podcast is also a content creator. I said your examination script is content, your writing is content. The last one is funny, but yes, you can borrow. Yes, you can borrow. Before, I don't used to borrow my gadgets because all my equipment, my lights, my mic, I did that with my money. Like, I had to save up. So I knew the value of it. I wouldn't want to borrow somebody who is careless about it. But as I realized that everybody has to go, like, the sky is big enough, I give out my lights, like, free of charge, or you can use my lights. But please, when you borrow, make sure that you take care with it. Like, you handle it with care. You have a duty to handle it with care. If somebody is giving you their gadget, if they are giving you their phone or their mic or their lights, handle it with care, but borrow. I'm not joking, borrow. So if you have somebody around, yes. What am I even saying? Say, this lady that I interviewed, the last content I have, that's not the last content. I interviewed someone who is a baker, and she told me that I was just complimenting her product pictures, like pictures of her cake, and donut, and she was like, oh, she borrows, like, she does not have an iPhone. Like, if you see her phone, like, she was laughing. She was like, she doesn't have an iPhone, that somebody does it for her. So borrow is allowed. I also saw a lady, I think that was like, I think it was her this year. She had like 10,000 followers, and she was talking about how she had been borrowing, like, all the content she has been posting now borrow. I say, wow, interesting. So please borrow. Yes, bro. So anymore, like, if you have any more excuse that you have, type in the comment section. Let's answer. Let's address it. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You want to talk about angles? You don't have a tripod stand. Stack books. start books. My first content that I did, I think I talked about in one video. All I did was I opened my laptop and placed my phone on my laptop. So like you guys will see. So I placed my phone on my laptop and I was like this, talking. Place it on a window. You can place it on a window. You can stack books. Like that's guy, you don't have any excuse. You don't have any excuse. What other excuse do you have? So let's go on. If you have any other question, so growth plan. Practice. You have to practice. It doesn't come easy. And I mentioned earlier that my editing skill now has gone like from 0 to 100. Like it keeps improving every year. I'm learning one tactic or the other. I'm learning. And next up you say, never stop learning. YouTube. I know somebody that is a professional makeup artist just by watching YouTube videos. So YouTube is a perfect place to learn. Pay for courses, guys. Pay for courses. Sometimes I'm always after there was a class, the last class I paid for, Oluwatimi, guy, she scattered that class. She's like one among the very few people that do not hold knowledge. I feel like there was somebody that I knew that had a class, but the things I learned on her story, like it was more. But guys, pay for courses. I won't even joke. Next up is volunteer. Their events, people most really this summer, their events up and down. Their events, volunteers to be in their media team. And for me, my forever best place to learn is church. So if your church has all the gadgets, all the equipment, learn. At least those ones they'll use the fear of God to shout at it that please be very careful. But when you go for events, you're meeting professionals, and those people may not really necessarily have your time. But if they say hold lights, be me, carry the lights, say I will help you, So you must keep growing, you must grow. Excuse me. And one perfect place to volunteer, honestly. You meet people, you network with people, and those kind of thing. Okay, Q&A session. So if you have any question for me, please ask your question. I've literally answered all the question by the wayside. Okay, so I'm just going to post a link in the group on the chat box now, and that is the link to join the support group. Like I promised, everybody that attends this class is going to be a part of a support group, and by God's grace, I already have people who okay, somebody. Oh shit. I already have people who are I have a very good person who is very good in video editing. And what am I saying? I have a videographer who already said that he's willing to support me and teach you guys. He was my teacher. I paid for class. This person is somebody that you are going to actually pay like 100K, 50K for consultation to talk to himself. And he was like, he's going to be in class. So please come. Let me just link 1 minute. Mm. And as much as possible, I'll also try to share with you resources that I have paid for in the past. So I got you. I said I'm your guy, right? I'm your guy. So I want to believe that there are no questions. I wait 1 minute or 30 seconds so that I can marinate it. What's the question? Yeah, my conversations, and I was not too fast. So in the absence of none, we're just going to end this class. So thank you so much. Thank you for joining. I'm super excited for us what we are going to achieve. Okay, you can connect to me on Instagram, everything Usas, on TikTok, everything Usas, on TikTok, everything Usas, on Twitter, everything Usas, and YouTube, the page we are streaming on is my page on YouTube. So thank you so much. Let me see. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. You don't have any question. I learned that if they don't have any question, you're a bad teacher. I want to be I'm not a bad teacher. So thank you so much to everyone on this call. Thank you. So do I wait so that you get the link? Um okay. Okay, finally, before we end this call, I want to say thank you. Thank you, Antoida. Thank you, Bisola. Thank you, Chibweze. I hope I got it right. Thank you, Angel. Thank you. Okay, it's a lot. I can't find. Okay, sorry. Let's see. It's a lot. Of, okay. It's a lot, and I can't find one to stay on. I've tried vlogging, but decided to stop because I felt it was not doing well. So I think this is one of the things you are going to teach in the class, right? Your content does not define you, and that's what I'm not sure I mentioned it, but it may not do well now, but in the next, that's why content is king, right? It may not do well, but you'll be surprised that maybe one of your videos will blow, and that video will do so well. So don't give up. Don't give up. In as much as you have have the mindset that as long as I put my hand on this thing, you must prosper. You must prosper. So if vlogging did not work well, how about you try something you have knowledge in? If you're a law student, talk about law. If you like reading the news, you can also do news. There's someone on my status that all he does is, I don't know where he gets his news from, but he screenshots it and posts it on his story and on his status. And every time when I want to view status, I look for his story self. I look for his status and I'm like, oh, this guy always has news. So anything is content. What do you think he likes so much? And your views does not define you. I promise you, your views does not define you. You have to come to that place of understanding that no matter my views, I am good, I am okay, I am doing this long term thing, it's not a short term thing, right? Okay. Thank you, Bisola. Hi Moyo. Okay, so Chibeze saw it. Thank you, Christabel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Priest, for joining in. Uh, Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Favor Sparks. This is my boss. This is one of my bosses. Favor Sparks, one of my bosses. Thank you. Thank you, Gideon. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Amaka, Annette. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you, Diola from Lagos. Thank you, David. Thank you, Dasa from Ilori. Thank you, Norma. Thank you, Essay. Thank you, Tori. Thank you, Blessing. And yeah, I'll see you at the other end. I'll see you at the other end. Thank you so much, and see you in the support group. Bye. Okay.